Ben, they say the table doesn't lie, but it doesn't always tell the full story, does it? How is life at Thame United at the moment?
Life at Thame United's great. It's great. You're right. The table doesn't lie. It does not lie at all. We are bottom of the table. We're extremely disappointed to be there. It was a poor game away at Kempston that put us on the bottom of the table. But as they say, the only way's up. And we are working hard day in, day out, every training session to put it right. I'm very confident in the group of players we have. Yes, we want to try and add a couple of players to the group, some probably more senior players to help us through because we're very young, not by design, just by circumstance and timing. But there's a long way to go. We're only 10, 11 games into the season and we're trying our hardest now to get out where we are.
And of course, that all starts on Saturday
It
when
does.
you have the visit of Leighton United here. You need everybody from the area who are not doing anything to come down and support your side and give them a real fillip and a real boost going forward. Because the quality's there inside the squad, isn't it?
The quality is there, yes, and you know, when you say about the league table, we look at our results and performances, and apart from one game this season where we did get turned over handsomely away to Town, who will do that to a lot of teams on their plastic pitch, most games we've been in, we've competed. It's been very, very tight. It's been the odd goal. We've drawn games we should have been winning, but they're all if much buts and maybes. You know, we're bottom of the table, so we need to kick on now. And the quality is there, but we've got to show it.
But there's also a point where you have to nurture, isn't there, and not knock in terms of player management. You can't go bowling through the door and kicking the polystyrene cups around and saying, what are you doing, and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know that the quality is there. So you have to nurture and you have to try and teach them the right way and to get over adversity.
Of course, I'm not that type of person anyway. You know, it's not in my nature. You know, I think if I scream and shout at every game, I'll get laughed out of the changing room, probably by myself and my assistant managers first and foremost. So we're not like that. I'm not going to change who I am, the way I am. We are a young team. We will nurture them. As long as they're giving what I perceive to be 100% on the pitch and they're trying their hardest, then they'll get my full backing. Like I say, we do need to make a few additions, probably senior players to help the group, but that will come in time. If it doesn't, we'll back them and we'll keep working with them and we'll keep coaching them, arm around the shoulder, but they'll get told if they're not doing it right in a positive way to put it right. And they're good learners as well. They ask the right questions, so they're keen to learn. They're here at every training session. I'm sure we've got a big 2 weeks coming up. We've got 5 games in 2 weeks, four league games and a cup game. So that will probably define us a little bit these next 2 weeks. Leighton Town, they have got a new manager. Their manager from last year was at Newport Pagnell, who've just been in the Vars final for 2 years running at Wembley. And I know I've come up against Gary Flynn's teams before, and they're strong, well organised. They've got a good setup over at Leighton Town, so he wouldn't have left Newport Pagnell, you know, without thinking about what he's doing. So I know that they'll be a strong and tough team to play against. Like all teams are in this league, you know, they're all strong, they're all organised. You know, it's a tough league, and everyone's beaten everyone so far this season. But you know, we've just got to keep doing the right things and compete with them first and foremost, and hope that a bit of luck. And like I say, if people in the local area can come down and suck the ball into the back of the net for us, even better, because we could do with a few goals as well at the moment.